Hello everybody, it's Twisted Knot here, or you can call me Phil, and today I'll be showing you how I take photos in Forza Horizon 3, export them to my computer, and then edit and upload them online. So first things first here, as you can see I just picked my car that I want to take the photo of, which is the Alfa Romeo 4C. I did have a little bit of trouble picking the colour originally though. I really wanted something that would stand out and pop, but right now we're just going to drive over to the photography location, so join me for the journey. Okay, and here we are at the entrance to the rainforest from Yarra Valley. This is a really nice setting because of course you have got the waterfall behind, which of course adds nice background scenery. Now that I am happy that I'm all lined up, I'm now going to enter the photography mode, in which case you can see that the settings I have are actually quite nominal. I do have focus at 100% for some reason. It doesn't really matter that much unless you have aperture on, but everything else is around about midway at 50. Now this of course is because I'm going to edit all of the photo in my editing software once we export it. So if you've played Forza before, I'm sure you're more than aware of this part of the process, which is of course moving the watermark to where you want it, saving the file, and then of course uploading it to the Forza hub, I want to say, Forza Motorsport, however it is, it's always been the same sort of process for the last few years here. Of course I'm going to name it Alfa 4C because that is what car we are editing today. It doesn't really matter if you input any of the details here, I'm just doing it for ease in case anyone actually wants to have a look at my photos, and my voice kind of broke on the store there. So I'm just going to quickly share it, and then what we're going to do after we share it is I'm going to go onto my computer here and I'm going to grab that file. How you do grab the photo is you open up the Forza Hub app, and it no longer works with the website for Forza Horizon 3, which is a shame. So again, you have to open up the app, you go to the Photos tab as displayed, and you go to My Photos. As you can see right now, there is the photo that we took earlier, which is actually blacked out for some reason. I actually took two photos, one just in case this one wasn't as good, but as you can see it came out quite nicely. Now what we're going to do is we're going to download the image of course, and how you do that is you click in the top right hand corner of this window and there should be a download icon. Of course I'm then just going to save it to my designated file area, and now that is saved we're going to go and open up my editing software, which in this case is Serif Affinity Photo. So now I've just opened the photo. As you can see, it's the complete raw format that we downloaded from the Forza Hub with. Now I'm going to add some brightness and contrasting to just bring out some of the details a little bit more. I'm now going to go onto my filter option list here and add something which is called a clarity filter. Now I do use this in all of my Forza photos here, and it basically just sharpens up the image and essentially makes it a little bit more crisp. In this case, if I put this at 100%, it's a little bit too excessive, so I'm just going to bring it down to around 3.3 pixels. Now that's done, what I'm going to do is get the blur tool out and essentially just blur around the car to again make the car more of the focus of attention. As of right now I am quite happy with the blurring that I've done. I am probably going to come back later just as a finishing touch, but for now we're going to add in some vibrancy here, actually to 100% more vibrancy, to really make the red and the green and maybe even some of the blue in the sky stand out even more than previously did. Now is time to add in some of the text, which in this case I am naming the photo here just Alfa Romeo 4C because, well, it is what it says it is on the tin. And of course I am now going to pick the correct colours and the correct font. And I say correct, it is simply what I think personally goes with the photo best. Also, I am now going to add on my stamp, which is just Twisted Knot Official. Now that you can see my stamp is there, we're going to move on to some minor adjustments here, which is the burn and dodge tool. So burn essentially makes an area slightly darker, and the dodge tool makes it slightly lighter by adding more of an overlay on it, almost like a almost transparent kind of paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken up some of the grille here and highlight a few of the light bulbs or LED bulbs in the headlights there. It's now time to finish off some of the text here by adding a box in front of it just to make it look smarter. I don't know why it's leaving the box trail there. Ever since I'm using this old mouse it seems to do that, so I'm personally going to blame the mouse on that. So I'm applying the text over the box, in which case it gives it a much smarter look. As said before, I'm now going to add some background shadow to make it look as if it's hovering above the photo. But before I am 100% happy with the photo, I just want to do some extra blurring around the outside of this car just to take away those sharp edges and give it, of course, more of a smooth, natural look. Now you can finally see the finished product. I do hope you enjoyed this and liked this photo. I will quickly show you the comparison between the two images.